Hey everyone, Brandon from Goalorious, where we focus on goals, gains, and giveaways. Today we're talking about InuYasha, an awesome new project we discovered. I'm talking with you guys today. As always, do your own research to figure out if this project is for you. So InuYasha is a great project. They're actually building a DAO, which is going to give money to upcoming projects that the community votes for. So right now they're giving away 50,000 grant to a project that you guys, the holders of InuYasha, get to vote on. So let's talk about this project today. So here on the website at InuYasha.io, it says half dog, half demon, a community developed token on the Ethereum blockchain. So we're going to go through what this project is all about, the team behind this project, what's coming up in the roadmap with the latest updates. We're going to go over the price and everything like that, of course. But I did want to focus a lot of the time on the DAO that they're building. I think it's a great idea. I haven't seen this anywhere in the crypto space where they're really relying on the community to help find the best projects out there and reward them. So let's talk about all that stuff today. So this is the contract, I guess. Again, if you guys are going to buy this, obviously do your own research, not financial advice, but grab the contract from here. We'll go through how you could buy that later on. But let's talk about this. InuYasha was created by a dynamic team of professionals with specialties in startups, marketing, finance. Yes, if you've seen any of the AMAs or heard them talk on Telegram, but they're definitely professional. They definitely know what they're talking about. They have previous experience from other projects. The developer between the smart contract is quote unquote a genius because he knows exactly what to look out for. And I think that it's awesome to have all these great experienced individuals on one single project. So, you know, it's going to be successful. They wanted to place an emphasis on safety and transparency. Again, they are very transparent. They're telling you what's going on. Obviously, with it being community focused, they want to make sure that you trust them, that they're in this for the long term. And again, if you haven't heard the AMA, I'll put the link in the description on it. They did it with Crypto Hunters. I think they said a lot of great things about things that they want to do in the future, how they are providing utility for the holders and really giving them, a real reason to stay within the community for long term. So let's just jump into some of this stuff. So look at the contract, the audit report, and then the DEX tools. Again, I think this is all great stuff that they're doing. New project, and I think they've accomplished a lot. So let's talk about this for a second. So they said anything, protocol, blockchain game, meme token, or any project or charity token. If there are tokens out there, they can apply. And so right now you can apply by messaging one of the developers on Telegram. And essentially what you're giving them is an overview on what your project is about. So essentially like a pitch deck, and also anything collateral like white paper, etc. They want to know what your idea is, where you plan to be now and then a couple quarters from now, and just kind of like general idea of like, okay, this is our vision, this is what we're trying to achieve, this is why we're different. And so they're going to collect, InuYasha is going to collect all these different projects, and then they're going to post them internally. So right now they plan to have a dashboard and an app and all this stuff in the future, but they're going to let everyone know what these projects are, and you guys, the holders of InuYasha, get to choose which one is your favorite, which one is the most promising, which one you want to win this $50,000 grant. And so for that project that gets that, obviously that's awesome. Like think about a project that's like, very early on, they probably have not a lot of people, and they end up getting this $50,000 will make or break a lot of these great projects. And I think it's important because there's a lot of great ideas, there's a lot of teams out there, but that don't have the kickstarted funds to get there. So having this $50,000 is huge because it allows them to do either bring on more people, allows them to do marketing so people can see their project, allows them to do audits or giveaways, or who knows what it could be. Maybe put money into developing their platform. So they get the $50,000 grant. That's you guys who get to decide if you're an InuYasha holder. That's where the whole DAO comes in. You get the power to vote on the project. And so they get that. And not only do they get that, they also get the backing of the InuYasha team. which means that InuYasha has several departments that are going to help make this project a success. From the marketing standpoint, from the research standpoint, from the tech standpoint, if you need someone to look at a smart contract, they're there to help you make the project successful. And I think that's awesome. And again, right now, they're in the initial phase where people are submitting applications. So the InuYasha team will gather this information and then present it to the community soon. So application by potential project, decentralized vetting by InuYasha holders. Again, the holders get to choose which ones. They do the vetting. They're the experts in this whole ordeal. And I think it's great, right? They're giving power to the people. And I think it's great because, it's all the holders that want, so let's say there's, 5,000 holders that all want this specific project, that when this project actually gets launched, all those holders are probably going to jump in. So you have an instant community that's already built, that's already pushing this project. Donation recipient receives InuYasha holders pre-sale access. So I think this is obviously a great perk. So the donation recipient is the one of that $50,000, and that's what it is now. It could be in the future even more. So they could really kickstart some great projects. But the InuYasha holders get pre-sale access. Like I was saying, they get if those 5,000 people vote for this project and they want to get in, they're the ones who get to get in early, get to reap the benefits, not only of potentially lower price, but also the benefits of, long-term holding. Let's say, for example, it's a rewards token. If they get in early, they're the ones who get most rewards when new people come in. If it's a game, then they get first access to the game. The possibilities are endless. But I do think, if you think about projects out there, the ones that are long-term holders are most likely the ones that have been there since the beginning. And so if the InuYasha holders really like a project, get into it early, they're the ones who are going to stick around and help build that project up and build a strong community. Winner receives a boost in donation and marketing by the InuYasha community. Again, they're on standby to look for these great projects. They're going to be helping as much as possible. InuYasha holders will get the earliest access, community vetted, and 100% safe projects, because not only they're using their knowledge, it's kind of like a community of people that are helping this project out, but obviously the InuYasha team is going to help along the way with the vetting. InuYasha is designed to be a community-generated prize and decentralized blockchain political statement. Community contributors should not expect any reward return for contributing to their InuYasha donation ecosystem. That being said, to the moon. So let's talk about the tokenomics of this coin itself. 11% tax, 5% marketing, 2% reflections, 2% liquidity, 2% buyback. And then obviously this is subject to change based on exchange. But let's look at the roadmap. A bunch of interesting things coming up. So website, deploy InuYasha token, team contribution. All members of the team will be contributing and receiving a team launch. Marketing push, full launch. And then 2, partner announcement for the first incubator project. Again, they're still accepting applications. So if you have a project, submit it to them. They are submitting it just like you message them. They'll tell you what they need. In the future, they're going to have like an application process to the website and display it like in a dashboard and things like that. But again, fairly new project. And it's their first one that they're working on. So they're accepting it just directly to them. And then obviously the holders will have early access. And then 3 is they plan to have a PvP NFT integrated blockchain game announcement. So I can't wait to hear about that. Again, they're trying to do a lot of things here, and I think it's awesome. They definitely have the team behind it and definitely know what they're doing. Then 4 is InuYasha holders get early access to blockchain game ecosystem. So again, just by being a holder, you get all these rewards, you get all this utility, and the word of the day is early access, right? And then if you get to learn first what this project is, because you are the one that voted on it, you could prepare your funds to jump in early on this project and potentially even be involved with it even more than just being an investor. Unlock liquidity to provide liquidity to a successful exchange listing, and then relock liquidity. You guys want to check out the white paper, you guys can. I'm not going to talk too much into it, but they talk about the tokenomics and kind of the utility of this and what they're trying to build here. But I think it's great. I think they have a solid idea. And again, how do you get people to stick along in projects? You give the power to them, that they're the ones who get to choose where the projects go, what projects are coming in, what projects are going to get the grant, which projects are the one building on. Again, if you're really passionate about a project that applies, then you spread the word. You get the people to get in InuYasha so that they can vote and you can get their project off the ground. So I think it's a great idea, and I can't wait to see all the exciting things that are to come. So let's check out their Twitter and their Telegram a little bit more to show you guys what are the latest updates. But before we do that, I'm going to teach you guys how to buy this. If you remember, this is on the Ethereum network. So again, Uniswap is where you get it. Make sure you're grabbing InuYasha, that's the token. Make sure you're grabbing the contract address from the website. And then you swap. So you swap Ethereum for InuYasha. Make sure you grab the contract address from the website or ETHSwap. But swap. Again, not financial advice, do your own research. But I do think with all the exciting things coming in the near future, I think that a lot of people will be excited about this. And again, as more and more projects launch on this platform, I think more and more people will just generally be excited about everything going on. And then this is the contract. If you guys want to check it out, see the holders, etc., definitely look more into that. They've also done an audit with Nebula. So if you guys want to check this out, again, I'm not going to go through all this before, but the team has talked on AMAs, and even some of them you might even know. So definitely check it out. But again, they just want to make sure you guys know their project's safe and secure, and want to take all the steps necessary to let you guys know they're in this for long term. They're very serious about this, and they're very passionate about it, which I think is probably the most important thing. And they're passionate about this, which I think is probably one of the most important things. So here they are, and look at the chart. Again, the chart looks like, really good, really crazy growth. Again, this is an early project. It launched middle of October. You could see right here on 25th October, the crazy growth and things like that. Obviously, there was a dip. People are excited, all-time high. But then they grew. They grew again, and then it took a little bit of a dip. And I think, like I said, with a lot of people just hearing about this project, I do think that there's gonna be more excitement about it, more hype about it. Everyone I know, all my fellow YouTubers have been talking about this. Brian Makes Benjamins has talked about this project. And I think there's a lot of people that are just generally getting excited. They want to see what projects apply, which projects end up getting funded. And I think it's just a great ecosystem. And if I was a project developer, I'm not, I would be very excited that a platform like this does exist. So you can check them out on twitter.com/InuYasha token. They said sum up, they crashed InuYasha for its 1 week mark. 240,000, 24,000% all-time high, almost 2,500 holders. What's next? Maybe CMC listing. So they're giving you guys a hint, even the winky sign. We know what the charts look like when they hit those listings on CoinMarket, CoinGecko. They have more big announcements all the time. They're constantly like, that's what happens when you have an exciting project. You have lots of exciting lists, not exciting information. But I think the most important thing, they also did an AMA with Crypto Hunters. I thought it was great. It's like an hour and 30 minutes long. I'll put a link to that. I think they answered a lot of great questions on the project. But I think the biggest thing for me was this, right? So Terrence Mall will begin accepting applications for projects which receive a donation from our community. The donation will be the sum of 50,000 for the winner that will be selected by our community. Again, community gets to select this. They're the ones in charge. They'll accept any type of crypto, essentially any type of crypto project. Then the team will decide, which ones to get voted on, and I think it'll definitely be interesting. And then the winner of that will not only get but the money, will get the community behind it, which I think is probably even more important. So I'm definitely excited about this project. Definitely going to keep you guys updated as much as possible. And like I said, follow them on Twitter, follow them on Telegram. Exciting project, exciting time for crypto in general, and exciting time to be an investor, because great projects like this don't come around all the time. So take that into account when you think about investing in this project. So thanks everyone for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about InuYasha. But I'll talk to you guys later. Catch you next time.